Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Foster Griffin. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Connor Griffin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 1-1.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
That's in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Washington, D.C. just getting going here.
No, that's a ball.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Next offering misses down and away. Man, that got him square in the mask. Payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fights it off. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two now. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
B-Ray coming to the plate now, and a base hit right there. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, right fielder, number 55.
Esmeralyn Valdez, the next Pirate to hit. Step off throw to first, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And on the mound for the Pirates, Mitch Keller. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
0-1.
The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second. First
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
Well, it's exhausting being at the bottom in slugging percentage, Boog. Stringing together big innings is tough over a long season.
No, that's a
somehow
ball.
they need to generate some power.
Luis Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Right. Nope, that's
Just
high.
missed. Out towards right center field. Valdez under it. That's out number 2.
Batting third. Designated hitter. Jose Tena.
So now the DH spot, Jose Tena.
Ball.
Clips the corner and to count 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Here's a swing and a little
Foul.
roller up along first, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Nationals go quietly. We played an inning, no score. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the rookie right fielder, Esmeralín Valdez.
Ball 2.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. That
Oh.
one missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2-2 now. Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a foul out of play.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Runner goes again. On the ground to third. Bebas tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Now it gets away from Ruiz. The throw to third. Tag. Save. He's into third on a wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Up the middle. Abrams tosses to first. And the first run of the game comes across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Two down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground to the left. He gets there with the slide. And very nicely done for the out. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the second. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
That's a ball.
Keller in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Foul ball there.
Ball.
And that misses. Full count now.
He's just missing with some pitches that I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike.
Ball
but
four. Take it,
so many
mate.
times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Abrams gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now a quick throw to first. Abrams back on a dive.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And the runner holds.
Batting 6, left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
One out man at first. Dalen Lyle, the next to hit. This one popped up. Griffin should have this one. Brings it in.
Batting 7, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Here we go, Keibert.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in there.
Up.
Strike two.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Stays alive. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit by pitch. Take it, mate.
Batting 8, third.
First and second, 2 outs. Jorbeat Bebos will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
No, that's a ball.
2 on 2 outs. And that just misses. Nasim Nunez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Inside. And now it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. In the dirt, the throw into second, and he's out easily.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one fouled off. 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So the Pirates batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Griffin. Two down, nobody on. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Comes the 2-2. And a curve is down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Nasim Nunez.
Whoa.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Wood batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
The 1-1. Fought off foul. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. That one lifted to left. Reynolds moving under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman, Luis.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Quick move to first. Nunez dives back in safely.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a ground ball on to Gonzalez for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 1 and the Nationals nothing. All set for the start of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brandon Lowe.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Whoa.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Whoa.
And that skips into dirt.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Ryan Reynolds here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 1-0. Out to short. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Esmeralin Valdez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. A little bit low.
That's low.
Ball 1.
Ball 2.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Three two now. Swing and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman Nick Gonzalez.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Foul ball. Valdez off of first with 2 away. On the inside corner for called strike 3. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 4th, Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals.
Jose Tena.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Ball 1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Walked his first time.
Nope, that's high.
Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The Nats trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. High fly ball down the left field line. Reynolds ranging back. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Center fielder, Dylan.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball 1.
High fly ball right field. Valdez settles under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. And first offering is fouled off. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Andy Rodriguez getting ready to hit. And that one hammered. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 out. Runner at second. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. This one in the air right field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop Connor Griffin.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Connor Griffin, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams tosses to first. That ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. That one ripped, but foul. Lyle goes 5 feet 11 inches, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. This one in the air, center field. Mangum under this one. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Keibert.
The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Keibert Ruiz hit by a pitch his first time up. Close, but called the ball. And that is ball one.
Yes.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball two.
And that's too
Ball
high.
three.
The Nationals yet to pick up a hit here. That's ball four,
ball
trying
four.
another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That's towards center. Mangum has a beat on it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Nationals, second baseman, Nasim Nunez.
And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Late swing, foul to the left. That's out to center field. Mangum settles underneath it. And that is the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for the
Justin
Nationals,
Lawrence on to
number
pitch here.
31.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Leading off for
And now it's
Pittsburgh, the
Brandon
designated
Lau.
hitter,
He went
Brandon
deep back in the
Lau.
4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball. You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-2. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Next for Pittsburgh, left fielder Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Up next for the Pirates, Esmeralin Valdez. He's 2 for 2.
Ball, hot.
Man at first, one away. There goes the runner. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there.
No,
And
no,
that's
no,
a foul
that's
ball.
foul, that's foul.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
So up next, Ryan O'Hearn.
Let's go, DC.
Now a blooper back behind short. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back in Washington, D.C. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, James Wood. That's off the inside
that's
corner.
inside.
Ball 1.
Ball.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Isaac Matson preparing to come on if needed. Santana warming up as well.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Misses
No,
off the
that's a
plate.
ball.
Ball 3. And that drops in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And a payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Reynolds on the move. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
First baseman Luis Garcia.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia.
That's a ball.
The Buccos leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Strike. Woo.
And a swing and a miss. chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him. That ends the frame. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. First offering way inside, almost got him. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit.
That's the ball.
Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Indy Rodriguez.
Andy Rodriguez digs in now.
Oh.
And the 1-0.
Oh. Huh.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman Jared
Manager out of the
Triolo.
dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Lawrence departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the
Nationals,
lefty in this spot,
number
P.J.
50.
Poulin.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now it's going to be Jared Triolo.
Well, if he's
No,
going to
that's a
steal
ball.
second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
First and second, 2 outs. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Outside corner, there's a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, 2 outs. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Orlando Ribalta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball 2.
Here's the 2-2. Up the middle. The underhand flip. They get the out, and that'll do it. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Pirates 2 and the Nationals nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Isaac Matson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. A strikeout and a walk.
C.J. Abrams.
Can't bring it in, and the no-no is no more. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The tying run at the plate.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
This one in the air right field. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. Fastball is outside. The Pirates trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a count 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's outside. Ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two on, one out. Oh, right to the backstop. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
So the tying run at second, and a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Now the third baseman, Jorby Bebos.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there for strike 1. The tying run is 90 feet away. Now 1-1. Out to short, Griffin. And that will end the inning. 7 innings complete, and the chance for the no-no is gone. It's the Pirates 2 and the Nats 1. Ready to begin the 8th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brandon Lau. On a bounce right side, Nunez. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Next for the Pirates, left fielder Brian Reynolds.
Now Brian Reynolds, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the 0-2. That's a strikeout. Good-looking sweeper there.
Right fielder, number 55.
2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Esmeralin Valdez. Just missed.
Corner. Up.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Slice to right, and it goes just foul.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That's a ball.
Cut on and missed, struck him out. Out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Back in Washington, D.C. On to the bottom of the 8th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope, that's high.
The 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
James Wood would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Grounds one to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Oh.
The Buccos holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that is out of play. Two down. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. And we are all tied up.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Luis Garcia, the next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Isaac Matson gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Dennis
Pittsburgh.
Santana
Number
gets the
60,
ball now.
Dennis
They know that he
Santana.
can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So a change being made out at second. Nationals turn to a pinch runner, Jacob Young. They want his wheels out there after the one-out double. Jose Tena will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. And that one gets past the catcher. Young up to third of the wild pitch.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Pitch gets away. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. There's a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, right side. O'Hearn takes it to the bag. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Go ahead run on base. C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That clips the corner.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. And that ends the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Through 8 full. Back after this on the show.
Now
Andres
playing first
Chaparro
base,
getting
number
loose
87,
there. He's now in the
Andres
game at
Chaparro.
first. Ryan O'Hearn
Leading off
getting
for
ready to
Pittsburgh,
hit.
First baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Now the 0-1.
Oh,
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Orlando Ribalta getting ready to go. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez.
Oh.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jake Mangum, the next to hit. That one
No,
misses,
that's a ball.
and that's ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. In the air to left center, and there's a hit. The throw in, save, and the go-ahead runs at third.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Now here is Andy Rodriguez. In there at the knees. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, 1 out. And there's the strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. And
that's
ball
the ball.
1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
So they turn to their closer, Kenji Ikeda, on for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
2 on, 2 outs. And fouled off. Outside. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Ramirez appears to be getting loose. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Now at the plate, Dalen Lyle.
Oh!
The 1-0. And that's fouled off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Ball two.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now one missed. Nice grab. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Dennis Santana will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Pirates
Pittsburgh,
with a new arm on
number
the mound,
49,
Yohan Ramirez.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. That one fouled off. Ramirez trying to send this to extra innings. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up. stays alive. That one way inside. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. On to extra innings. Leading off, Connor Griffin. And he lays one down the left side. Has to barehand it, throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Go ahead run on base. Lau at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And a big swing and a miss. Hit on the ground to the right side. Chaparro steps on the bag. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
For Pittsburgh, left fielder Brian Reynolds.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Nats trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in extra innings. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Esmeralin Valdez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one in the air center field. Cruz settles underneath it, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Washington, D.C. On to the bottom of the 10th. Jorbit Bebos digging in for the Nationals.
Oh.
Man at second. Two one now. And that one fouled off. Two. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 4-2.